5 signs your karma has been cleared. We don't escape the consequences of what we've done. We carry them, absorb them, endure them. And if we're wise, we grow from them. The ancient world didn't use the word karma, like we do today, but the Stoics understood the same truth. They called it cause and effect, the natural law of consequences. When the soul carries a debt, it must suffer. But when that debt is paid through restraint and reflection, it is lifted. These are 5 signs your burden is gone. 1. You're no longer triggered by the past. When karma is unresolved, the past clings like smoke. A single word, a familiar face, or even silence can awaken the old fire, shame, anger, regret. But one day, the same insult is spoken. The same betrayer appears. And you feel nothing. That isn't numbness. That's freedom. Seneca said, "The greatest remedy for anger is delay." But when delay becomes instinct, when peace is who you are, not what you try to be, your spirit has paid its dues. The storm has passed. What once ruled you now obeys you. 2. The right people and events begin flowing toward you. Not by luck, but by alignment. When your energy is clean, uninfected by vengeance, desperation, or chaos, life begins to respond. You were tested, and you didn't retaliate. You were humiliated, and you chose dignity over drama. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The universe is change. Our life is what our thoughts make it." When your thoughts are disciplined and your actions just, peace finds you. Opportunities come, not as prizes, but as reflections of the strength you've earned by letting go. 3. You stop needing closure because you've made your own. Unresolved karma leaves you restless. You search for reasons, demand apologies, and wait for broken people to explain what they never could. You replay scenes, rewrite endings, beg the past to change. But as your inner world matures, you stop knocking on locked doors. You no longer chase validation. Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it." And your new reaction is silence, not out of weakness, but from deep wisdom. Peace is now your closure. That's when karma is cleared. 4. Old triggers lose their grip on you. There was a time when a word, a look, or an empty silence could shatter your peace. You'd react, argue, or try to prove yourself. But now there's only stillness. Not because the world became gentle, but because your mind became powerful. As Marcus Aurelius reminded us, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. The moment you face the same storm and remain unmoved, that's the moment you know the chain is broken. Karma has finished its work. 5. You no longer seek revenge, you seek growth. There was a time when you wanted to hurt them back, to make them feel what they did to you. But now, you just let them go. Not because they earned your mercy, but because you earned your peace. Seneca said, "How much better to heal than to seek revenge from injury." You don't chase closure anymore. You've become the closure. Your silence now speaks louder than your anger ever could. That's not weakness. That's rising above. You're no longer trapped in their story, you're writing your own. We don't clear karma by preaching. We clear it by not repeating. By becoming so grounded that the past can't shake us anymore. And when that moment arrives, we don't need to declare our healing. The world senses it. The healed man doesn't boast, he radiates. If these words stirred something in you, it's not by accident. You're close to a breakthrough. Remember, true healing doesn't announce itself. It walks in silence. It lives in discipline. And it lets peace speak where pain once ruled.